Metacognitive strategies teach students to think about their own thinking. When students become aware of the learning process, they gain control over their own learning. Metacognition in early childhood education extends self-regulation or managing one's own motivation towards learning. In relation to developing ICT capability, to be able to develop ICT capability in children, they need to know more than just the knowledge of techniques and processes. Teaching just ICT skills simply that is not sufficient anymore for the successful application of ICT to problem situations. In higher order thinking, in early childhood education, higher order thinking skills are demonstrated when young children decide when it is appropriate to use ICT, when they plan what routines and techniques and processes to use, when they work independently, when they evaluate their own use of ICT and the outcome it presents, and they explain and justify their choices to approaches that they have used, and also to reflect on their ICT learning and question how things might be improved in the future. All these skills are to do with selection, implementation, monitoring, control, and evaluation of ICT techniques and processes, and are metacognitive in relation to the development of ICT capability. This concept includes both the awareness that individuals have of their own knowledge of ICT techniques and processes, the opportunities offered by the possible use of ICT techniques and processes, their beliefs about themselves as learners and the nature of ICT, and their ability to regulate their own actions in the application of that knowledge. The former aspect is passive in character. It is about knowing what you know. What it refers to is the knowledge and beliefs that we have about our own cognitive resources in a situation. It is also about how well we are likely to perform in that situation. The ICT techniques and processes we might be able to use, and the nature of the situation itself. This self-knowledge may be shaped by the participation in day-to-day classroom practices. The second part of this aspect of ICT capability is significant to the children's study skills, as I have to be able to make realistic assessments about what they can learn. Applying metacognitive strategies in the classroom will build their ability to solve problems, which is dependent on metacognitive knowledge. What you need to remember when applying metacognitive strategies is that it is not that a child knows an ICT technique or process. It is often whether they know that they know, and thus are able to decide to use it. That is why to be ICT capable is not merely to have secure knowledge of and understanding of a wide range of ICT skills, techniques, processes, and strategies. The second aspect refers to the active monitoring and subsequent regulation and orchestration of one's thinking. It has to do with why and how children explore, plan, monitor, regulate, and evaluate progress. It too is influenced by metacognitive knowledge. Metacognitive strategies, examples that you can apply in preschool, need to focus on the development of higher order thinking skills and knowledge, and emphasize the following: significant child autonomy in the selection of ICT tools and resources, the active participation of children, the teacher intervention in the form of focusing questions to assist in the formation of generalization, the requirement that children articulate their thoughts about the opportunities and constraints offered by ICT. Teaching should develop child's enthusiasm and confidence about ICT, that children be given opportunities and encouragement to reflect formally on their ICT learning. Some other strategies that you can use when engaging in sustained shared thinking include tuning in, being genuinely interested in what they are doing, respecting their decisions and choices, recapping, offering your own experiences, clarifying ideas, making suggestions, encouraging further thinking, offer an alternative viewpoint, speculating, and reciprocating, use positive questioning, and ask open-ended questions and model your thinking out aloud in front of them. So those are some ideas for you to be able to start applying metacognitive strategies in your early learning environment today. If you like this video and would like to know more, please visit my ICT in Education Teacher Academy, where there are over 30 different ways for you to learn to successfully and effectively integrate technology in the classroom today. Become a member and get 1 month free trial. Then just pay $37 per month afterwards. So join today and begin to start making an impact on student learning in your classroom with ICT now.